for buying a cup of coffee. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Cup of Dusk. My name is royzoga. Roll that R. As always, I'll be your bunny barista VTuber for tonight with a specialty in voice acting. Tonight I'm joined by the one, the only, the moving and finally in live 2D. It's my good friend, Juzo!
What's fucking good, motherfuckers?
You are, clearly. We can see it. How does it feel to finally be in the live 2D flesh, my good sir?
Dude, it feels fucking great. Honestly,
So happy.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
I can move now.
I can move. I can
I'm
fight.
Not a perpetual static image. I can fight. I can use my hands.
Can you move? Can you use your hands?
No.
Oh.
But like.
I wasn't sure if you had hand toggles or not. Listen, some people do.
I don't. I'm that work in progress.
Work in progress. Sometimes people like to give peace signs, you know, like the double peace signs, and they give it the whole, you know what I mean? Listen,
yeah, the little, the hego, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's totally wholesome face. 100% wholesome face.
Wholesome, yeah.
Wholesome face.
I don't know nothing about say-so shit, but like, you know, might as
Absolutely.
well. Might as well start learning.
Well, you know what is wholesome is doing a bit of thanks. Thank you to Curious One for the 8 months of support. I appreciate you so much for buying a cup of coffee for 8 months in a row. It's Renry for the follow, and Creepy Kitten for the follow. Thank you so much.
So many lovely people.
We also got a redeem already, which I'm sure you've heard me do on the regular, and I know you've done before too. Would you like to do an era with me?
Oh, I'd be honored.
Okay. So we do them a little differently here. I'm sure you've seen me give these instructions before, but for prosperity's sake, we're gonna give it back to everybody, and that way everybody in chat can do it along with us if they so choose. So first, we're going to widen our stance.
Is good enough?
Was that you widening? Yeah?
Yeah.
Good, you can gatekeep male VTubers now. The
bones.
bones!
Stretching.
Good, and then you got a power stance. You gotta scream power stance though.
Power stance.
There we go. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
And then you give it the old. There we go. And that is what we like to see. Well, I guess here. I hope that was. Listen, I just pretend like I know what's going on here. I pretend like I know the rules. I just make them up as I go. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. You got your own little roll book, you know? You're going to pull it out of your pocket and you're just, you know, reading it off as you go, just taking notes. You know?
Yeah, I was going to say, some people just don't even realize that when I'm reading off the rule book, I also have a pen there and I'm just scribbling out things and adding new things to it. It's very much
just adding stuff. This man's like Midoriya. Murmuring as he's writing in his notebook.
Well, you see, he's a demon prince that escaped from hell, and he's got sharp teeth and red eye.
Sharp teeth. Yeah.
Kind of sunglasses. They're real big circles. He's got tattoo. All right. Anyway, welcome in everybody. I hope you're all doing fantastic tonight. Like I said, welcome to the cafe. I'm very fortunate tonight to be joined by my good friend Juzo. If you're interested in checking out any of their content, if you're not familiar with him already, ! Collab in chat. You'll be able to get a link to Juzo's Twitch and his Twitter pages, where he does a bunch of amazing content. Oh.
Love you both.
Hey, there you go.
Yo.
We already got some people acting up here. Let's go. Thank you so much.
We love the biddies.
You're damn right we do. Thank you so much for the 510 biddies, Ginger Ale Pale. Thank you. The Smirk
The smirk? What about my smirk?
It's
You
like
got a
resting.
fucking problem with it?
It's resting smirk face.
Well,
Can you-
fucking fix it if you want to fix it.
Okay, listen. I ain't talking about fixing nothing. Nothing needs fixing around here, okay? We're just
nothing
two
at all,
guys.
no.
You know, we're just
I'm fine. I'm just a dude.
Yeah,
We're just two guys being dudes.
just two dudes.
Just two dudes.
It's not four dudes, but it is two dudes.
Nah, it's two dudes.
Just two dudes. That's what we like to hear. Listen, obviously, you and I have been talking about this for, I think, basically since I started to, you know, run the cafe entirely. That we were trying to have you on here and things of that nature, and trying to make sure that you could come on and have fun. And oh my God, it's been almost a year. It
has been, yeah. It's been a year in the making. It's been a good fucking time. I mean, we're finally here. It's great.
Yeah,
a good fucking time.
Absolutely. Now, I have mentioned this several times before, but having you in the building to be able to talk to you about it and have you at least confirm it, so I don't sound like I'm just talking out of my ass. Now, I have often said that you and I were quasi-rivals in a sense. Quasi-rivals.
Yeah.
And I say that because we started VTubing around the same-ish time.
Yeah.
And then we submitted our partner applications like 2 days apart from each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got partner 2 days apart from each other.
Yeah.
So
it's been a roller coaster of things. We've been like battling it out essentially.
Yes.
I feel like it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh duel. We're tossing our cards onto a field and praying, just like, oh man, who's gonna come out on top?
So wait, are you Kaiba? Are you Kaiba? Are you Joey? Can you do a Joey voice?
Believe in the heart of the cards, Yog.
Okay, that wasn't that bad. I'm more of a Pegasus myself. You know?
Oh,
Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
You don't stand a chance against my tone blue eyes, white dragon.
I love this so much. The voices are amazing.
Listen, we have to try. We have to remind people that we're also voice actors when we are.
Yes.
You know?
Well, I am not an official voice actor,
not
but
yet.
Like I want to become one.
You will.
I would say I'm very amateur.
No,
very amateur with what I do.
I mean, I'm still very amateur with what I do. I've only just been practicing.
Yeah.
I'm getting my demo reel together. It is a process, but the first step is the most important step, you know?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. First steps are always super, super important. You got to get your foot in the door somehow. Because if you don't get your foot in the door, it's going to slam shut before you can take that step.
Is that how you felt about VTubing? Because like I know a lot of people have talked about it for a lot, whether you have to have a model to be successful, and I think you've shown pretty off that.
I've kind of proven that that's not the fucking case.
People like you for you know?
Yeah. Like it's one of the many things that you come to learn in this community.
Sure.
You have to take a flying fucking nosedive, because if you don't, you're gonna be left behind very, very fast.
For sure.
Me being a PNG tuber for the longest fucking time, it was hard. Like it genuinely was. I mean, it still is to a degree, because like PNG tubers don't get enough love. They don't. It becomes a thing where, people are judging because you don't have a model. I hate to tell you, I'm living proof. You don't need it.
I will say, and I'll always say this, starting as a PNG tuber is almost always the smartest thing you can do, just to see if you even enjoy it. It's low entry. It lets you start breathing and experimenting with content and just getting your feet wet. And then when you know for sure that this is something you want, and you've proven either to yourself or to your community that you can create, and you're there, it's model time.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. It's a surefire way to dip your feet in the proverbial "do I like this pool?" Because you never know. You really don't. You might like it, you might not. I like it because for many reasons. Because it allows me to be myself, or be an extension of myself that I don't really get to show. As like a lot of people don't really see it often, but I'm a very, very quiet individual off streams. And I try to like exuberate like the better half of me through my streams. And just like now that I'm able to be a lot more expressive,
Yeah.
it's it's gonna be a lot easier for people to actually see.
I was gonna say, I see you
am.
wiggling around. I see you like leaning forward. I see you leaning back. I can feel so much more energy coming from you, even in just this brief conversation that we've had. And it's very nice to see you getting excited. You know?
It's
glorious.
It's super exciting. Very, very exciting stuff.
Almost as exciting as Princess Crazy 13 with a tier 1 sub. Oh, PK? Is that their name?
Well, that's what everybody calls them, PK. They've been a consistent member of my community. They have been around for a long time.
Hey, well, PK.
Who let the drunk uncle into the cafe? Who let the peepaw in the audience?
Oh, no.
Yagi, I see you.
Again. Not this again.
You son of a
Please.
bitch. I'm gonna burn your house down.
Please, you two. You can't be doing this. But you know who can be doing it? Apparently it's Truck-chan with the raid. What is going on, Raiders? My name is Roy. I'm a bunny VTuber specializing in voice acting and housing this cafe called the Company Desk. We're bringing various VTubers around the internet. We do a little improv, sketch, comedy, and tonight I'm joined by it's Juzo in live 2D.
Oh my goodness, this is a good fucking time. This energy is phenomenal.
Listen,
I understand why people love coming here now.
Hey, it's great. Well, I do Yo, hold on a second. Is that DMX?
Yo, the DMX.
I heard that he has a fat ass. You know.
I heard that too.
I heard. You know, it's very true. You know what, DMX, I'm glad you're here. I'm very glad you're here. Thank you for being here and sharing your fat ass with everybody. You know, I really appreciate it.
We appreciate your fat ass.
But seriously, Truck-chan, thank you so much for bringing all these wonderful viewers over. I hope you had a fantastic stream. Truck-chan, what were you up to? Tell Juzo and I all about what you were doing tonight, because I'm putting you on the spot. Go ahead, tell me. Tell me what were you doing?
We need to know. Because if you don't tell us, your family's never gonna see the light of day.
Oh, I don't know about that. I
know about that.
I don't have. We talked a lot about ass. You know what? I have a lot of ass.
Valid. Yeah, ass is a very good conversation starter.
Shut up, stink. Wait, am I stinky or is he stinky?
Listen, just because I'm from hell doesn't mean I stink. All right.
Wait, I'll be the judge of that. Hold on a second. Hold on. Is that a boy I smell?
Oh my God, no. No, I'm out.
No, come back! Come back!
Hey, stop grabbing my tail. What are you doing?
Yep, that's a boy I smell. That is definitely a boy I smell, all right. Oh, yes, it is. What's a boy doing here? Oh my goodness. And cock. Listen, Truck, why are we...
Cock.
Why are we...
enough.
Why are we... TC, why are you talking about cock? I'm sorry, why are you talking about... I can't.
Why are you
Oh, you weren't? Okay, never mind. Sorry, Juzo. I know you get really excited talking about, but you know, apparently it was a lie.
Talking about is my favorite fucking thing.
You know, I definitely understand that. Almost as much as I understand Ambervania giving us 100 bits.
Hey, yo.
Hey, thank you so much. And thank you to all the followers. Vicious J, I recognize them.
Vicious J, there is one of my favorite artists.
I have to say, Vicious J, I have watched a lot of your art. I hope I'm still following you on Twitter. I've done several purges. If not, I will fix that after the stream, I promise. Vicious J, you do amazing art. I think the first time I saw you was when you did art for CJ Bolsu and Sunhee. And then I saw you do art for Juzo, and I was like... Listen.
Yeah, they've done two pieces. They've done two pieces for me. They've done something that when I had my birthday earlier this year, and I recently commissioned them for another piece.
Hey.
Really, really phenomenal artist. I recommend Jay to literally anybody.
Well, that's fantastic. I'll definitely have to check them out in the near future. Maybe they can make me as tall as you.
Hey, maybe. I can't help it. I'm just a tall son of a bitch.
How
being a
tall?
9 foot tall.
Oh my God.
Being a 9 foot tall demon is, you know, it's kind of hard, chat. You guys don't know, but I fucking bumped my head as I was coming in here.
So that brings up the question then. Since you're such a large boy,
yeah,
can you control your height? Can you shrink a little bit? Or are you like on your knees right now?
Oh, I'm like crouched down slightly.
Gotcha. See, you heard it first here, chat. Juzo crouches down for me. He does.
It's the only time I'm gonna go low for anybody, Roy.
Is it?
Oh, certainly.
Oh.
gotta be eye level with you to a degree. We gotta have a conversation, you know.
Oh, true. You know what? We do have to get level.
He's
we do have
making
to get
eye contact. It's so much better.
Yes, eye contact. I'm getting large. Did not mean to do that. I was trying to scroll up. I saw Vicious J say hello. Too much praise. Hello, you cuties. I think the only cutie here is Juzo.
Oh, you're gonna make me feel some type of way, Roy. God.
Am I? Yeah. All right. You know what?
Yeah.
Chat. If you think Juzo is a cutie patootie or a hottie, fuck, that one didn't work. If you think he's hot put a 1 in chat. Just give me a wall of ones.
God.
Or royzoga cake. I just like seeing that emote. Ones in cake. Ones in cake. Ones in cake.
Ones in cake. Ones in cake.
Ones in cake. It's a lot of ones. We'll take ones.
It's a lot of ones.
There we go, DMX. Thank you for using my cake. I appreciate it. You know, I knew I could try to count on DMX, you know, because he's got a fat ass too. He understands.
Oh, definitely.
He definitely understands.
Go back to your question. Go back to your question about like height wise.
Yes.
I can grow. I can't get smaller though. I'm at a perpetual state of being 9 foot. That is the smallest I can get.
Ooh,
here's a question. So much bigger if I want to, but I'm not trying to break your ceiling.
I mean, it's been broken before. I mean, you've seen some of the guests we've had. We've had giants.
Yeah, Prism's been here a few times. There's a.
Well, Prism breaks the walls. I was talking more about vertical height.
Yeah, that hole over there still might need some patching up, but
wait, there's another hole? Huh?
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed it, but it's like over there. Yeah, hold on.
Who did this one?
You know what? I'm not sure. It might have been Prism. Might have been me. I don't know.
It might have been you. Were you just in the bathroom vibing?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna. Anyway, I've had plenty of vertical guests. You know, we've had Vexoria. Yeah. I've had Spite is also very tall. We've had Red Claw.
Spite is a very tall one. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a bunch of people. Don't AO that. Listen, he was hanging in the bathroom. He was doing. Anyway, he's doing hot boy things because it's
I'm just doing hot boy shit.
Yes.
It's fine.
Yeah. Don't A it either, Striker. Listen, you know Striker, right? You know how ridiculous.
I do, yeah.
Striker, I'm watching you. He's a troublemaker. That Striker.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
100%.
Most Okami are.
Most Okami are. I did see those flaming tails though. But see, I'm curious. So we were talking about your height a little bit. How about the grippers?
What about my grippers?
You got grippers?
I mean, I got some stompers. Okay. Like what?
I'm curious. So this is your first time showing off the 2D model. This is the first time showing off any of your gorgeous goth boy demon self. What are you willing to show us tonight?
Whatever you want to see.
Listen,
like, to be real with you,
give me a rundown. Give me everything. Listen, I want everything you've got.
Oh, be careful what you wish for, Roy. I'm about to start stripping in a second. Damn.
I don't think anybody's complaining. No one's complaining.
You know, fair enough.
Yeah. It do be like that.
But no, we got a lot of different stuff. Like I got my glasses like just hanging up top.
Yeah, I see them.
If I don't want to wear them all the time, I can just flip them up. It's fine.
They just hang up there. They just
sometimes magnetic. It just depends. Well, kind of. They kind of just sit on my horns, you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of the many things that people don't usually see is the tongue, though.
Oh. Okay, I'm interested. Oh. I like that.
Yeah, one of the many, I want to say one of the many, maybe one of the few fucking VTubers that has a black tongue.
The black forked tongue too.
The black forked tongue. Yes.
Yeah. So I guess we can't say that you have a silver tongue because that would be inappropriate or incorrect.
Oh, no.
Incorrect.
Silver tongue. Having a silver tongue that's just words right there. There's not much meaning. It just means you're seductive. You can get what you want just by your words.
Would you say that you in fact do have a silver tongue?
Well, being part incubus, I mean, I do have a way.
You know what? I don't know why I always forget that you're part incubus. I guess it's because I've just known you for so long that I'm just used to the sexual urges and attract. I'm sorry, the urge to want. You know?
Oh yeah, the urges to.
Yeah,
exactly. Are fucking strong.
Exactly.
Very, very strong.
Don't say, huh? Listen, sometimes it just happens.
Yo.
Son, listen, don't.
It's getting hot in here, Chad. Damn.
Okay, it's not me, it's him. Chad, it's not me, it's him.
No,
listen, it's not my fault. Let me just shake it out, okay? I'm just shaking it out. It's not my fault. It is 100%. Don't pardon. I have done nothing wrong in my entire life. Okay? I am pure
Nothing wrong.
innocent. No. Absolutely. Sierra, no! Why is this the
What did I walk into? Hi, Sierra.
Do you know Sierra as well?
I do. Sierra's a good friend of mine.
Oh! Neat!
Very good friend of mine.
I made their acquaintance recently. I saw their debut as well.
Oh yeah, their debut popped off. Proud of you, CC. Very fucking proud of you.
It was pretty pog. I found out that they like coffee and it's
was.
over for them. It's absolutely over for them. They can't escape me now. But speaking of friends, I do see that we have a lot of friends here tonight. I just want to thank each and every one of you for being here and especially supporting not just me, but supporting Juzo to get to this monumentous occasion of debuting his live 2D model. I just keep on saying it because I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I'm like it's super exciting because again, this has been a very long time coming.
Oh, for sure.
Like I've only had my model in my hands for about like a week, maybe two. I haven't had it in my hands for too long. He's still a very fresh boy. But you guys are gonna see him a lot more in a lot of different places.
I am beyond excited, and like Cierno saying, well, I don't know about the two beautiful models. Listen, well, no, oh my god. How do I say this? My model is beautiful because Kiari did an amazing job. Am I beautiful?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's Juzo. This is the Juzo hour. We're not talking about me. We're talking about Juzo. Juzo's the fuck, I can't even speak. Listen, he's so hot, I can't speak.
That's adorable, chat. Look at him get all tongue-tied. Aw.
It's not my fault.
Oh, the bunny can't speak
It's
straight.
not my fault.
That's
Listen,
cute.
I am a practiced, well-trained professional when it comes to the art of speaking. It's just I'm not used to speaking with incubi too much. I have experience with you and Mim.
I was about to say, I could have swore you've befriended Mim.
I would hope
Mim's
so.
more incubi than I am. I'm part incubi. I'm not full blown.
Listen, Mim's been getting me more recently. I've seen some of this. Anyway, who needs to speak straight? We're all a little gay here. You know what?
Imagine speaking straight.
Actual factual. Pan pride. Let me see my pansexuals in chat. If you fly
pride, baby.
If you fly a flag, hit me.
Fly those colors.
Yes. Hit me with those colors as soon as you can, baby. If you got them. I think there's global Twitch emotes now about it, you know?
Global Twitch emotes. Yeah.
Straight in this economy?
Straight? Could
Woo! Sheesh, imagine that. Okay, so we were talking about the cool things that you have for your model. And before we kind of go down the line of these cool things that you do have, because I do want to pick your brain. I do want to see oh my god, there's so many pride things. Guys! Yes! This is what we like to see. Pride. Well said. Do you have a date planned when you're going to do an official debut? Because you did mention to me, in confidence that you would probably not be using the model right away, and that this is kind of a special treat for everybody. You hear that, chat? Say thank you, Juzo.
This is a special treat for you guys. I won't be using my model on my own streams for a little while. You'll definitely see me in other places. And for official date, if I have to make an estimate, I would say probably before April of 2023. Probably before April.
Wow, that long? Yeah, you still have things to work on?
I have a lot of things. It's mostly a waiting game. It's mostly a waiting game of like receiving a bunch of assets. But other than that, before April. And if anything, April is the latest, if I have to make an assumption.
It's actually really funny that you say that, because Roy 3.0 is also going to be before April.
Yeah. And if I really wanted to, I could stretch out debut on my birthday if I really wanted to.
Listen, that would be amazing.
That would be a great time.
I'm just so pleased that you have a model and that you can come here and we can vibe and we can the rivalry continues. That's exactly what I was thinking, Lion. Because we did briefly talk about that already. Now, with the model, Are there any big plans that you have immediately with it? Are you gonna make some shorts? Are you gonna do TikToks? Are you gonna do
TikTok probably. I have a few contacts that I gotta talk to.
Sure.
Outside of like not just TikTok, but I have a few VTuber friends who have been wanting me for YouTube video. And now I can finally DM them back and be like, hey, I'm available now if you need me.
Yeah, for sure.
Just give them a little nudge. Be like, yeah, I'm free.
Oh, I'm here now, and I'm ready to party. I do see Truck Chan asking birthday. When's your birthday?
Birthday, May the 1st.
There you go.
May the 1st is the day of the devil.
Is it actually, or is it just that it's your birthday?
That's just my birthday.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait.
The day I was born, the day the the devil came into the fucking world.
Gotcha. You know what? That does make sense. Have you tainted many apples in gardens recently?
Oh, you fucking know it.
Oh, sheesh. Listen,
I'm not gonna get into detail because John Twitch don't kill us. But yeah.
Hey yo. You know what? I'll take your word for it. We do like to hear about this incubus side of you coming out. I'm glad that you're out here thriving, surviving, vibing.
Dude, corruption can't go burr.
Well, it's clear that we know what Juzo enjoys doing in his free time, and it definitely rhymes with corruption kink. It's anyway.
What chat help? What rhymes with corruption? I'm not literate enough for that shit.
Corruption's hard.
Yeah.
I meant to say no, it's not. I meant to say fuck. I meant to say never mind. We'll move on from that.
No,
listen.
It's fine.
Destruction? Eruption?
Destruction? I like destruction. Someone say arson? Sign me up.
Oh my gosh. Seduction?
I am friends with a certain space criminal, so we can get into some shit.
Oh, some space criminals. We do like that. We do like that. Suction? Sarah, please. We
Suction? Hey, someone offering?
Listen. Maybe later, okay?
Hey,
on a different website. Anyway.
Different website.
We
got a cafe after hours.
After dark menu. After dark menu. That's definitely what it is. Listen, Torn, don't give me those eyes. You know what these places are like. Are we still on Twitch? We're still on John Twitch's platform. Yes, this is a pure and wholesome Christian stream. We're gonna play some Minecraft.
Christian? What the fuck? I'm not Jesus. That man, that is another one of my rivals. That motherfucker. I swear to God. Since that man came down from heaven and decided to enter the VTubing space, like I'm just like, homie, come on now.
Oh,
I'm already here.
Orange
the king
Jesus.
of hell.
True.
The king is here.
Oh my god.
Why are you back?
I can't believe this. I can't believe you defend Juzo like
early
this.
gates in a minute.
Oh no! Wait, so who is the win right now? The win record between the two of you? Who's winning?
Win record?
Yeah, who's winning?
Oh shit. That is yet to be determined because he continues to keep hiding from me. I go looking for him and he's never around.
Okay.
Last time I saw him and I made a threat towards him, he was at a certain bar that's like down the street. So
you know what? I may have been there.
I saw him in the window and I was like, you motherfucker. He took one look and ran.
I may have been there that night. I may have been there that night.
Yeah, I've never gone in there yet. I keep seeing so many people like piled into that bar. And I'm like, God, this does not look like a very big bar. Why are there so many people in there?
I'm fairly certain that you would get a kick out of talking to the bartender there. His name's Taka. You know?
Taka.
Yeah, Taka. Yeah. So he loves meeting men that have these like wide figures, you know? Yeah. You know, the broad shoulders and everything.
Shoulders.
He loves trying to show them that he can be even wider and then just stop them from getting into the bar.
Oh, that's fucking funny. I love that.
Yeah,
that's great.
I'm sure that'll go amazing. Almost as amazing as Sierra VT with the sub. I'm sorry you got Donald, but I do appreciate the subscription. Let me get you a cup of coffee.
Donald? Never.
As well as Kai for the 16 months. Kai, thank you so much. I hope you've been fantastic. It's always good to see you, and I hope you've been well. Now, we have a lot of cuties in here tonight. A lot of cutie coffee beans.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you were mentioning like a bunch of my things with the model, like
yes.
Yeah. So we have an eye toggle, but the thing about the eye toggle is that like it usually happens, like voices tend to change quite quickly. It's fine though, but
Okay, can we see an example?
you wanted an example.
Holy shit.
Mhm.
I'm somehow more turned on than I was before, chat. What do I do? What am I supposed to do? DMX,
You
don't
wanted an
pog face.
The example's here.
Listen. You know what? This is probably why Lucagen smells demons in here all the time. It's probably because people like
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Luke, that's right. I've been seeing Luca in places. Damn. She's somebody. I'll tell you that. Goddamn.
Oh, sorry, I got lost in your eyes for a second there. I was just, you know what I mean? Yes, Luca is absolutely a person that does things at a time. Oh, your eyes are back to normal now. There we go. I can stop pretending. Anyway, do you have any other cool eye toggles?
I mean, I can get like from time to time, you know, me being a demon and you know, demonic rage tends to happen quite regularly. You know, it can be a pain controlling some impulses, as I'm a very, very bloodthirsty individual. I don't know if you've probably, like, there have been newspaper articles about my shenanigans.
There have? Man, I wish I could read.
There have been quite a few paper articles. A few of my significant friends that keep me in line to a degree have provided me with the information that you know you're gonna be very well known if you keep beating the shit out of people.
I mean, I feel like you already are at this point. You know, I feel like we've gotten to that point now where you are well known. People know you. People know your voice. People know your aesthetic. People know. Yeah, it's Juzo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the name. Like when I came to the human world, like the shit travels quickly. That, you know, the king of hell has graced the mortal plane. Word travels very, very fast.
I would imagine.
And it's not, you know, it's a very tough time to keep that shit quiet. We've had to renovate some shit for a location of mine that only I can reach, so people are not hounding me too much.
Little private lair, little evil base action. You're starting to sound like a super villain.
A little bit of a compound that we have. It's a degenerate's paradise.
Hold on. You said compound. That makes me think like you're some like gang boss or something. You running like some kind of gang?
No, not a gang boss. I might affiliate with some, but I'm not one myself. No.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't need a bunch of people to handle my dirty work. I can do that shit myself.
Yeah, see, look, I see chat saying super villain. So you have henchmen.
Super villain. Well, I mean, being a demon and being the king of hell, you know, people assume that I'm evil. I mean, yeah, this is true. I'm not a nice guy but sometimes the demon will, you know, be a little merciful.
Just sometimes.
Sometimes.
All right, well, you know what? That's very good to know.
It's not a good idea to get on my bad side.
Okay, listen, you don't have to say it like that. I think we're all aware. We can. Anyway, we can see clearly the type of person that you are. But what about the things that you want to do now that you have this model and you're putting yourself out there in a different light? What are some things that you plan on doing? Can you kind of spill the tea about big plans that maybe you have in the future, aside from, you know, debuting before April?
World domination.
Okay.
World domination.
Sure.
I plan on taking this shit over. But no, like on an actual note, I plan on making a bunch of like content. I've been thinking of doing like a bunch of TikTok related shit, YouTube stuff. Like come the new year, I wanna start reaching out to people more, just like messaging, playing games with people.
For sure.
I have way too many friends and way too many mutuals that I have yet to do things with, and I'm just like, I need to do something with these people.
So you're drowning in success. That's what you would say. You're drowning in success.
Drowning in success.
Man, could you guys believe this? Juzo is failing because he's succeeding so much. I can't believe this. Damn. Can't understand.
Oh, suffering with success, baby. It's normal. That. It's normal for a king. Typically, shit happens.
Is that what it is? It's just that you're a king?
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you gotta have an iron grip somehow,
Okay.
have a grip on somebody.
Now, listen, she trying to grip something. Listen, let me tell. I've heard you got some nice necklaces. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, are you talking about my hands? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Listen.
What's the matter? You seem nervous.
No. I'm not nervous. I'm just happy to have you here.
Happy to hear.
Yeah. And the thing. And the play.
The thing.
Yeah. So I see some people in chat specifically mentioning, and I'm gonna bring this up, and I hope that they're not. I don't know if they're talking about me. I don't think they are. They keep saying something about a shirt toggle.
Oh.
Do you have a shirt toggle?
Do you guys just want to see me shirtless? Is that what you're doing?
Is that what it? Listen, I'm not saying
without my coat.
I'm not saying that I do, but we have so many people here. Maybe it would be good to show them all the new model could do. Give some teasers, give them some stuff to show off.
I mean, that's true. Yeah. I mean, I could do that.
I got your back,
fine. I can just.
Oh!
That's fine.
Damn, he's got a chest. He's got
nips. Hey, they wanted to see it. They
nips.
wanted to see it.
I see him. I did. Listen, I lost.
Sometimes it gets hot. It gets hot in hell. So, you gotta have easy access clothing, right? You gotta be able to take shit off easier.
You know what? I totally understand that. Usually I go for the button ripping method myself, personally. I just.
That's the thing, though. That's the thing that I've noticed a lot of people doing. A lot of people waste so much of your fucking human currency because you're ripping your clothes. Just don't. Just take it off easy. It's not that hard. Stop wasting your money on buying your designer shirts.
I gotta fill you in on something. I gotta fill you in on something that you might not be aware of, and I'm sure chat can back me up on this. There is a certain level of fun and enjoyment that comes from ripping clothes.
Oh, definitely, yeah. If it there's two different kinds of clothing rips. If you're ripping them yourself, off of your own body,
for sure,
I just say that's a waste of money. But if you're doing it in a fun manner, then that's different.
That's all I'm saying.
That I can get behind.
Okay, good.
Listen, fine.
I was worried for a second there. I was worried I would have to spell out certain things, certain activities, certain,
Oh no, I caught your drift.
Good.
I caught it.
I always worry that I'm being a little bit too coy, little not specific enough, but I'm glad that I could.
Niche. Yeah.
Listen, I'm glad I could explain it for chat. Chat was the ones that needed to know. They had to, they told me, they whispered in my ear that they needed to know about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have any other clothing based toggles? I would imagine you could put the vest back on.
I can put it back on, but yeah, not too many clothing toggles.
Okay.
That in itself. The other clothing related stuff, that's gonna be later down the line.
For sure.
Definitely gonna have another outfit soon.
Oh.
But we won't I'm not gonna discuss that too much.
You guys heard it here first. The exclusive scoop that Juzo announced on 12/21.
I might clean up a bit.
Juzo's getting a suit.
Maybe not a suit.
Juzo's getting a tux.
Maybe not a tux. Those things. Do you understand? Do you know how expensive tuxes are?
Juzo's gonna.
I mean, that I can get behind. Yes.
Good. All right. Listen.
I can get behind that.
I had to go for the easy one. I was 0 for 2. I had to at least swap. No gray sweatpants, Truck China. I see where your brain is going.
Gray sweatpants? Nah. Not my style. I prefer tight leather pants over gray sweatpants.
Is that what you're wearing right now? Do you have leather pants on?
Oh yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah.
I want to see. Sheesh!
Just stand up a bit for you.
Yeah, go ahead and stand on the counter. I'm sure the ceilings can
stand on the counter. Got you.
There you go. Sheesh!
I mean,
Ah, yes.
Anyway, but
yes.
yeah.
Those leather pants must get actually super hot though, don't they?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. they get really, really fucking hot. But it's also, the fact that I can take them off easily if I need to. It's
hold on a second.
They're not hard to take off.
Hold on a second. I would like to call bullshit. Unless Hollywood has been bullshitting me. Chat, back me up on this. Anytime I've ever seen a depiction of leather pants in any capacity in any type of media, they are difficult to take off.
Well, here's the thing about my pants. They're not tailored for humans.
Okay, if they're tailored for you, I'd imagine they'd still fit you.
Yeah, they fit me, but they're my entire outfit is made of demonic magic.
Ah, you're pulling a demonic magic card.
Yeah,
got it.
I don't typically wear, the clothing that the human world provides, because I'm gonna say this now. Most human style is very niche. It's very boring.
Hold on a second.
Not all. Your style is fine.
Hold on. No. Now I know you're lying. My style's boring. I'm wearing a dress shirt and a dress vest.
You're a barista, are you not?
I am.
Okay, then. Here's the thing.
Okay, hit me.
The baristas in hell dress the same.
That's not good.
They dress the same.
That's not good.
And there's the thing, though.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm re-debuting soon. Hold on.
They're re-debuting. It's fine.
Oh, no. I can't stand this. Anyway. Sorry, I have to take off my glasses.
My.
Oh, me, oh, my.
You gotta take your glasses off.
Oh, me, oh, my, oh, my, oh, me.
Me, oh, my, me,
oh,
my.
All right, then. I see what you're saying. If that's the case, then, what would you see yourself in as possibly a secondary outfit? You're talking about things in the future. But what are you looking at?
I have been eyeballing, it's become a thing, and I've been noticing a lot of people are not wearing shoes. Not wearing shoes much. I don't know what that is, but I've tried it myself. It's quite comfortable not having to wear anything. Plus, it gives me access to physically kick the shit out of somebody.
You're talking about letting the grippers out?
Oh, yeah.
The concrete stompers?
Yeah. I don't know. When it comes to style, I'm a very big gothic aesthetic type person.
Okay.
But I also really I really like the goth tech wear look. So if I was gonna get a new outfit, I might do something similar, but
gothic tech,
make it different. Make it different to myself. Because everybody's wearing tech wear. Everybody's wearing tech wear. I'm just I understand it. It's trendy. It's cool. But come on now.
I will 100% agree. I will agree with you. There are definitely a lot of people that are wearing tech wear. I will say this though. There are a lot of people wearing average or generic or expected tech wear.
Oh,
not all of it is tech wear, or not all of it's average, or not all of it's expected. But there's such an uptick of it that when you see it, it feels like it's not as special as much. But when it is special and when it's really well done, it stands out even more.
Oh, definitely, yeah. It'll stand out more.
Oh,
I can definitely say that. But that's the outfit I'm referring to is gonna be a casual type outfit.
Casual tech wear.
If I want to go full blown, probably a dress shirt, maybe a corset, maybe fucking maybe some fucking leather straps on my arms.
Hold on. The male corset?
Oh yeah, male corsets are hot.
I'm in. I'm definitely in. Oh, you know what? I do see some people in chat acting up a little bit. I do see some requests for maid Juzo. Is there a story behind this?
Juzo. No, there's no story.
There's no story?
No. There was a time. Just a little bit of a story.
Sure.
Some of the people who are referring to it, Amaris and Axolotl.
Sure.
They both work for me. They're two of the people who fall under my command.
How do you pay them?
I don't kill them.
Oh, I thought it was going to be
more so it's
you
a
compliment them.
Protection-based thing. They work for me, and I'll help them out in ways that they need help with.
Gotcha. He doesn't pay us? Yeah, but Arkai, I don't pay you either.
Also, I see a certain super important person in chat.
Is it Arkai? Faye Folk!
Faye is the person who brought my model to life. That is my rigger.
Faye Folk, hi! Thank you for making him hot!
The Papa is in the building.
That's true. It's true. It's very true. Are there any parts of the rigging, now that they are here specifically, that maybe are your favorite? What do you especially like about your model? The tail?
The tail.
Do you want to like lean up and show it off?
So much. Oh yeah.
Yeah. There you go. It just hold on.
Are you trying to catch it with your mouth? Hello?
I'm trying. Listen, why not? For free?
You know what?
I'm gonna get it. I swear. One of these days.
One of these days.
One of these days.
You were not having so much luck with Mooney's tail either, I noticed.
Okay. That's different. Mooney was intentionally like baiting me to try and bite it because we were having this thing of whether her tail tasted like cotton candy or not.
Yeah.
It didn't. But
you know what? Fair enough. Yeah.
We had to try. We had to try for science.
With me, Juzo, he lets me eat people. I mean, what? Oh, yeah. We don't talk about that.
Wait, what?
That's secret.
Oh.
That's a secret thing.
Messed that up by accident. What?
I'm not afraid to talk about it for myself, though. That's one of the many things that you don't do.
This isn't the 4th of July.
It doesn't have to be.
Oh, my God.
One of the many things that me and that lovely dinosaur friend of yours you have.
Hold on, let's
we're
count
both into two different types of vor.
The dinosaur, the
Yeah.
snake,
Yep.
the pink
The dinosaur,
goo,
the snake.
the pink goo.
Mhm. There's the thing though.
Yes.
There's the thing though about their vor. They like put them in their mouth whole. I'm a messy eater. I'm not afraid to rip someone apart.
That's scary.
It is.
That's scary.
That's the point.
China, I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up! Chrissy, wake up! I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up!
Oh, the singing is just music to my ears.
Listen, you want to hear me sing? It's not gonna be good singing. I can sing, but it's not gonna be good singing.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. His man's can't even eat a burger without dropping it. Excuse me?
Listen, I can hold a burger perfectly fine. I don't know about you.
I like burger.
But I can. I'm fine with it.
I like burger.
But yeah, we're not talking about eating burgers. I'm talking about people.
What if I want to talk about eating a burger? Juzo, shifting topics. I don't want to talk about you eating me terribly and roughly and harshly and with blood everywhere or anything like that. What's your favorite burger? Go.
Favorite burger? Ooh.
Hit me.
I really like just like basic burgers.
Basic bitch burger?
Like cheeseburgers with like bacon and shit on it, dude. That shit slaps.
Just a basic.
That shit slaps.
Build me your ideal burger right now.
Build you an ideal burger.
Your ideal burger. Hit me.
Fuck. What is that? There's a type of bun that I'm thinking of.
Brioche?
Yes, brioche bun. Brioche bun.
This motherfucker.
It's a brioche bun with a brioche bun with a beef patty. And like when I say beef patty, I mean make that shit beefy. Like Five Guys type beefy. It's a burger. Of course it's beef. Well, yeah, it wouldn't be anything else. But then again, you have chicken burgers. You have pork burgers.
I would expect you to tell me if you wanted a chicken or... Please, Juzo,
fair enough.
Juzo, continue. You're losing me. You're losing me. You gotta reel me back in. Come on.
I'm a very big meat fan. I like all types of meat on my burger.
Good.
Like no hesitation. I'm a fucking carnivore.
Let's go.
I love meat.
I love meat. Yes.
Exactly. I'm not so much a fan of like tomatoes on my burger though.
Okay.
That's the thing. Tomatoes make the burger incredibly soggy, and that's not good.
Okay.
That's not. It doesn't taste fine.
I think that's fair.
Weird. Same with lettuce. Like if I'm doing lettuce, the only time I will have lettuce on a burger is if I'm doing like a lettuce bun substitute.
Ooh.
That's the only time.
But was that it? You were like beef burger, brioche bun. Yeah. What else we got?
Ketchup, mustard, bacon. Fuck, I put sausage on our burger before. That shit slaps. I've had hot sauce on burgers. Spicy mayo, that shit. Whew. I would say if I have to make my own personal burger, yeah, beef patty, bacon, sausage, spicy mayo,
got it,
brioche bun, no tomatoes, no lettuce, pickles, and cheese.
Got it. So you're basic. Understood. Basic.
I'm not hard to please. I'm not hard to please.
You know what? That's a good way of looking at it. That's a nice side skirting of it. You know,
Yeah.
we do
I'm very easily pleased. It doesn't take me like I love food. I love food. I used to be a cook for a while.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm trained.
Okay. Was there a specific meal, maybe a dessert or a dish that you especially loved making? What was it? What did you love?
Ooh, I really liked making like substitute pot roasts. Like you would substitute pot roast is what I would call them. It's where you'd make a pot roast the exact same way you would a normal roast, but you're not using meat. You use like potatoes or fucking like other shit.
Like that episode of Food Wars.
Yes.
Got it.
Those are so fun to make. They taste phenomenal. Have a little bit of like red wine sauce, dude. That shit slaps.
Oh, sounds pretty good.
It is so good.
Are these? Do you know these? You said you know Amaris and Axolotl. You know them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do they keep trying to start these trends of hashtag your name and then something bad and then something negative?
I don't know. Both
What's
of them
going
are
on?
very bratty individuals.
They're trying to be brats and get your attention.
You get a bratty succubus and then you get a bratty axolotl and then you mix them together and then you get that duo. You get a duo just ready to start shit. And then when you start something with them, they cower off. It's cute.
So the question is
it's a fun time.
The question is then, are they right? Do you burn pizza?
No.
Why are you guys lying to me? You're supposed to be my lifeline of juicy details that I can make fun of Juzo with. You know, he's so hot now.
There's a thing. If it's a real pizza, no. I have never burned a real pizza.
Fact check.
If it is a freezer type pizza, those fucking things burn so easily.
Okay, all right. Have you ever burnt a freezer pizza?
Yes.
Okay, so you're lying then. I'm
lying to a degree.
You're lying by omission. Hold on, I'm taking off the jacket.
It?
I'm taking off the jacket.
Oh, you're taking off the jacket now?
I'm getting ready.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm getting. Hold on.
Fight, Roy?
Hold on.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, we're gonna fight.
Yeah,
you
we're
ready?
about to fight.
Yeah,
Bring it on,
Here we
buddy.
go. Ready?
Come on.
Ready?
Bring it on, motherfucker. Come on.
Why are you just bouncing around? I like left. I was like, damn, he hit me to the side. You're like, just dancing around. What are you doing? Sir, get some stage acting. You're supposed to learn this stuff. It's supposed to be a cue.
Stage? There's a stage where?
Yeah, there's a camera right in front of us. The blinking red light. You see that shit?
Oh.
Yeah, we're live. You see all the cameras around?
Tell me about that.
This is filmed in front of a live studio audience. Slime Time 2000. Double Dare.
Is this Full House?
Figure it out.
You know what? Fair enough. Shit.
No, figured out the show.
Oh.
I was definitely a himbo moment. I agree. Archive.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah.
you know what? You do have muscles. You are momentarily stupid. I do agree. It happens. I think
I'm just a dumbass.
I think that's my favorite.
Like, there's no sugarcoating that. I'm fucking stupid.
Listen,
shit.
that's my favorite type of man.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Stupid.
That gif kills me. You're stupid. I like that in a man.
You're stupid. I like that in a man.
It's okay. I am incredibly stupid too, if you couldn't hear by the fact that I stumbled over my words tonight. Sometimes intentionally, sometimes unintentionally, but that gives away a little bit too much of the magic. Ayo.
You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, stumbling across the words. I do that quite often. I try to say certain things, and then like my brain tries saying something else. I'm just like, well, you know, it's fine. People label it as like stuttering and shit. I'm like, I wouldn't say so because I'm not stumbling on one single word. I'm just my brain's trying to say one thing and my mouth is saying another.
For sure. And sometimes you just like to do it for dramatic purposes to sell a situation or a scene to make it seem like one party has the upper hand while the other is flustered or blushing out of their mind. I've never done that in my life, though. Never. Not in the history of the life.
No,
never.
Not at all.
No, never. Absolutely. Why are you saying it like that?
It sounds like. Why am I saying like what, huh?
I don't know. It sounds like you don't believe me.
I mean, no, I don't really.
This is bullshit. I'm being bullied on my own stream. Archive, can we ban Juzo, please? Exclamation point, ban Juzo. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Being bullied on your own stream. I mean, isn't this normal for you?
You know what it
Doesn't
is?
this happen quite often?
You know what? I'm sad that you had to bring that up, but yes, it does. Yes, it does. I would say almost every single guest that I've brought on has bullied me to some capacity, unless it's been like a date. And then
if it's a date, that's one thing.
Then it's different.
If I'm on a date with somebody, I try not to be too mean.
Okay.
I mean, again, I'm still a demon. I mean, my end goal is to enslave all of humanity. But like, you know, I gotta be a little nice to a degree.
What do you mean by that?
You mean by what?
What do you mean by
taking
that?
you out on a date?
Yeah, let's go with that. Because apparently Stryker wants to go too. Three-way date.
Exactly.
Three-way date.
Oh yeah, where are we going? Where are you trying to go? There's a lot. I've noticed there's a lot of interesting places. I mean, that bar down the street was it turned its lights on not long ago as I was walking here. So I'm assuming they're probably about to open up for business.
Apparently we're going to Applebee's.
Applebee's.
Fuck
is an Applebee's?
Don't worry about it. We'll let you know when we get there.
Many human restaurants I have not gotten the chance of eating yet.
If you want to see pure human evil, we go to Applebee's.
Ooh. I can't imagine a human being too evil, though.
I mean, listen. It's Space Applebee's? Wait, hold on a second.
Space Applebee's? I don't have a fucking rocket.
I don't either.
Do you expect me to go up to space?
I can't breathe in space. What? Hello? It'll be too cold up there. Well, I guess
I'm not going to talk about breathing up there because, I mean, I can, but like, shit.
I like it. Apparently, Arkai can help us. All right, settled. We're going to Space Applebee's with Stryker.
Yeah.
And Arkai's coming to keep us alive, so.
Yeah.
What's breathing? You know, good point.
You guys need to breathe. I mean, just hold your breath.
Okay, listen. Just because I have to breathe does not mean I'm any worse off than any of the other ones of you. If anything, me breathing just makes me better.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So is Bunny on the menu?
Bunny's on the menu?
No.
Hey,
Bunny is not on the menu.
In what way?
Oh my god, why are you looking at me like that?
I need to know.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I think you know why, Roy.
Jesus Christ. I should have known that you would have brought all these degenerates.
You're looking like a meal over here, not gonna lie.
You ain't ready for the full course buffet that I have planned for end of February, beginning of March.
Oh yeah?
You're not ready.
Oh, yeah?
You can't handle these buns.
Damn, I guess I'm gonna have to put my tongue to work then. Shit. Say less.
I'm being oppressed.
Look at them go, chat. Did you see that? Shit was crazy. It's like trying to catch a Pokemon and they just shake it off. That's what that was. Damn.
I tried.
They tried.
I tried.
An attempt was made. Attempt was made.
I certainly try. I certainly try. I'm sitting here trying not to get flustered. Roy, run. Wait, are you actually?
Aww.
Are you actually getting flustered? Wow. We have people in chat that are getting flustered by us.
Adorable.
Wow. That is so cute.
That's fucking cute as shit.
And pathetic. I learned that from Joel.
What, spitting on people?
No, just saying pathetic. I think
pathetic.
I added the spit part.
It's a fun thing, yeah.
You know what?
I mean, most humans are already pathetic as is.
True.
Mean, they're basically just dirt under my boot.
True. I am in fact pathetic. I don't know about being dirt under your boot, but I am in fact a bun.
No, but you can be under my boot if you want.
All right, listen. You're gonna have to back up with that because I'm about to boot your boot. Anyway, I did
what?
Anyway,
huh?
I did learn something from my friend Lopi, if you know her.
Lopi.
Yeah.
Lopi's the punk bunny, right?
Yes.
I've been seeing them running around quite often. I've not been able to actually speak to them yet, but I know who they are.
She is a damn treat. They have taught me so much about not only content creation, but as well as how to flirt like an expert. Yes.
I see.
Yes. All right. So I'm going to demonstrate, and we'll see if you can pick this up or not. Here we go.
All right.
All right, chat. You ready? Damn, girl. You shit with that mouth? Ha! You see that?
Do humans shit with their mouths?
No.
No.
No. No. No. No. No.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Unless their name's Victor.
Yeah, Victor. I've been
Victor.
hearing that name often. I don't know where it's from though.
Listen, Mooney
People keep like I think I've seen Mooney running around and they kept screaming Victor for some reason.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's
why?
just
Hello?
Victors. Yeah, listen, Victors or Chads out here. They apparently shit with their mouths. You know?
Yeah. Mooney's a strange character. Like I've seen them outside my compound a few times, like rummaging through shit. I'm like, what are you doing? Hello?
Oh,
who are you?
They're
Like,
coming
what
through
are
the
you doing?
compound, huh?
I've seen them outside my compound. My compound's a very big building in the middle of the woods. So I'm like, the fact that you wandered through here it's impressive because it's a very well hidden area.
Okay.
The only person who does know of my compound and its pure location other than my contracted friends is a certain cat boy who lives in the woods as well. He goes by Kaz. He's Kaz Hollows.
I know
as
Kaz.
He goes by. He's a witch. Kaz is one of the many reasons why I'm in the human realm.
Oh, wait, hold on a
He
second.
was trying to summon something and instead summoned me.
Wait. You do see it.
I do see
Gremlins. There's definitely gremlins here. There's no cats here.
what?
There's no cats here. There's no cats
No.
here. Not right now.
No cats. No cats.
Okay. Just had to clarify that. You know,
No cats.
Okay.
To my knowledge, there are no cats.
There are no cats here.
I smell it. It might just be because Mooney was here. not
Mooney was
long
here.
ago.
Mooney was here.
Yeah,
Gremlins?
there's a cat. There's a cat smell.
There are
But it's
definitely
not bad.
gremlins. There are definitely
Yeah.
gremlins, though. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I can agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm a doggo. There you go. It probably smells like dog, too. Probably smells like what's up.
Smells like up dog in
Yeah,
here.
it smells like up dog. 100%.
Yeah.
uh,
Shit.
So, is there anything else that you particularly love about your model that you haven't had the chance to show off yet?
Not really. I would say like the model is pretty like straightforward and it's pretty like there, like in your face already. Like the lip, like my mouth tracking is insane.
Oh, for
Like
sure.
it is really, really clean. But like just in general, like a lot of like the simple toggles, like you don't really need ridiculous, like extravagant toggles. Like for me, I have a jacket off toggle and I have a glasses remove upward, put them back on toggle, and I have my normal expressions. I don't have a lot, but it's like it's not really so much what I have on the model, it's what I'm gonna do with the model.
Of course. And you've already talked a little bit about starting to get stuff going, reaching out to people making content. I know you mentioned, did you mention YouTube at all? Any plans for?
Oh yeah, I'm planning on, eventually I plan on starting some YouTube Let's Play series of different games. I do plan on streaming on YouTube at some point. I'm not gonna be streaming on YouTube until I actually gain a little bit of a following. As like I've heard like streaming on YouTube can like mess with you if like you're still growing.
So I can nip that in the butt.
Really?
They fixed that.
Did they?
So if you're a new channel and you haven't really done much content yet at all, you can stream, post normal size videos, and post shorts without it negatively impacting the channel.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then throw everything else. Throw everything I said out the door. Then I will plan on streaming on YouTube.
For sure.
I plan on making YouTube videos and hiring an editor to do my shit.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
I've actually been looking at your editor quite closely. What was his name? Fuck.
Wait, which one? For the videos or for the shorts?
The videos.
Oh, Dan. Yeah. Dan Barks. Yeah, he does really good work. He's doing amazing work. I'm very happy to be working with him. I'm happy to be working with Blink as well. But for the full
Yeah,
length
Blink.
videos,
That was another person I was looking at. That was one of the names that I thought of.
for sure.
And that's the person who does your shorts and shit.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking of like, if I can't do like TikTok editing myself, then I'll hire someone to do it, because like editing, to a degree, it's hard, but it's also not that hard.
It's
because a lot of the
time-consuming.
videos that I'm thinking of, yeah, it's time consuming.
Time is the big thing.
That's all it is. It's time consuming. It's very straightforward.
Exactly. You got to think about how much is your time worth.
Exactly.
So it's like, if you could use that time better to do something else, then it's worth getting an editor.
Yeah. Like I've recorded a video with my model that was like 2 minutes long, and it took me almost like 30-45 minutes to edit fully. It was pain.
It does get to that point.
It wasn't too bad. It was just sucky how time consuming it can be.
Oh, for sure. I know someone in chat, Ramaya, has definitely felt that. Hello, Ramaya.
Oh, Rama.
I've definitely talked to her ad nauseum about editing and making sure content is out there, and to when it is an appropriate time to get an editor. Because while I do highly talk up the abilities of the editors that I have, love working with Blink, love working with Dan, they both definitely help transform my content and bring it to the next level, I still very much stress and emphasize that people should edit their own content for at least a little bit.
Yes.
So they can understand what their viewer base likes, and so they have a basic understanding of how the editing process works.
Yeah, because I'm going to say this now. If you learn to edit your videos and you are a content creator, you're fucking unstoppable.
It's pretty true.
It's going to be a lot of time, but you are going to literally just become unstoppable.
Yeah. Yeah, and even Stryker says it's best to learn how to edit on your own and what you're able to do with your own abilities before getting an editor. If it's out of your ability, then get an editor. I mean, even if it's out of your ability, just learning the basics, I think is big. Because there have been tons of times, and I'm sure you felt this too, there were situations where you felt like you had to do even something small. So having that little bit of skill really makes a difference.
Oh yeah. Like you wanna like constantly like push content out, because like if you're not pushing anything out, you're gonna be left like in the back of the race. Yeah. The proverbial content race. Because everybody's goal, everybody on this platform, everybody who's streaming, being a VTuber, YouTuber, content creator, TikToker, whatever the fuck it is, everybody has the same exact goal: to be the best. That's literally how it is. And everybody who says they aren't, they're fucking lying.
I know there are definitely people that want to be the best. Maybe not of everybody, but at least in the field that they're doing. Like, yes, I would love to be the guy that everyone goes to for these types of shows. I think that would be my overall goal. But I think 2023, I have some different goals that I can't really talk about yet because they're still very
NDA. Yeah, you gotta keep that secret. We can't reveal too many secrets.
I've got some big different changes.
If the chat can find out we can shapeshift, they're gonna tell us.
That's very true. But no, I think it's true. I think what you said is true, and I think everybody wants to be the best at something, or at least what it is they're doing. They want to grow, they want to improve, and they want to see how far they can get it. And if they don't, then generally they're not the type of people that we end up having these conversations with anyway, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Now,
because again, content creation is hard.
Yes.
It's hard. It is a very hard road, because you're basically starting from nothing.
Yeah. 100%.
You're starting from nothing at all, and you're building something.
Oh, for sure.
Like I myself, like come January, I will have been streaming on this platform for 2 straight consecutive years. And it's been a long, tiring, exhausting, fucking work-filled road. Because like, again, I got into the VTubing scene in like 2021. And I'm like, the shit that I have done in this short amount of time is ridiculous. I'm surprised at myself that I've done what I've done.
It's actually something I wanted to bring up with you. Now that we're on the topic of content and things like that, let's look, instead of at the future, I want to look at the past a little bit. So you did something that not a lot of other VTubers that I think can make the claim for, because we see all the time, I'm even a big proponent of it, of saying, in order to grow as a VTuber, eventually you are going to need a model. It is an inevitability. However, I know there's a handful. There's Basil, Shoto even, and you, of course, grew as a PNG tuber into partner status on Twitch and grew to a very sizable community.
Oh yeah.
Was there
like,
was there something that you think you did something differently with that? Like, what do you think were big contributing factors as to why it worked so well for you?
Personally, there's a lot of factors to like me growing the way I did.
Sure.
Like you don't really see too many VTubers with my aesthetic. Everybody's very
the goth boy, the tall, lanky goth boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, everybody has their own aesthetics, and most of the time you're either seeing cyberpunk, you're seeing neon, you're seeing like a bubble pop, you're seeing so much shit, so many different genres and so many different styles of VTubers. But like when I first joined the community, the only gothic VTuber I knew of was Lena Lazar.
Oh.
Only goth VTuber I knew of when I came into this fucking sphere. And like Lena is a massive, massive inspiration for me being the way that I am and me being able to, express like myself as like I'm goth IRL. Like I'm a goth guy.
Yeah.
But Lena was one of those people that genuinely like struck me, and I was like, wow, you have a very dark aesthetic and you're very successful. That's inspiring, and I love that. So like as I was becoming a VTuber, I started putting that into play. I started having a very dark aesthetic, and people liked it. People were vibing with it. Like one of the other things is like I have a very weird sense of humor.
I'm aware.
My sense of humor is very strange.
I like it.
But another thing that really carried like my PNG days is like my voice, because people, like, everybody has different reactions to my voice.
Sure.
Like everybody does. It's either, oh, you have a very, relaxing voice. You have a very hot voice. Like personally, it's impressive that I was able to do what I did with my voice alone. Like I rarely showed myself. I rarely, put myself out there. I was just a voice and an image. And I have skyrocketed over this year. And, it's crazy because like, being where I am now, like almost 9K on here on Twitch, almost 10K on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I have over 1,000 people in my public community Discord. Just, having a band of misfits that all vibe the same way is great. Because like that's the thing about some VTuber communities. A lot of people are, very, very entwined with their community, as am I. I'm very, very entwined with my group. I try to interact with them as much as I can. And I provide a safe space for people to be themselves, because it's hard to be yourself. It is. You always want to like put on like a mask and like show off like, hey, I'm this person. And in reality, you're someone entirely different.
I do get that.
Yeah. So you kind of just, you kind of want to be yourself. And my sphere allows everybody to be themselves. You can be goth. You can be, you can have that bubblegum aesthetic. You can be gay. You can be straight. I don't care. I'm not going to judge you. You do you. Whatever makes you happy. Just vibe with me. Literally all you got to do. Vibe with me. If you vibe with me, we're going to get along great.
I think that's a good mentality to have, and I think it's definitely something that a lot of people forget. I think there was kind of a perfect bubble with VTubing that happened obviously in 2020 when VTubing really hit its boom. But in 2021, when we got like our next, it's weird to say, almost like our next generation of VTubers, like the people that came after like that initial big boom. I think a lot of those people were kind of remnants from COVID that were just looking for people to hang out with. And I think that's definitely where you found your aesthetic the most. Because like when I think of you and like the high points of your content and your aesthetic is definitely how much you communicate and resonate and vibe with your community.
Yeah, because like, most streamers don't really do it much for like protective reasons, but I am like in the fucking like the proverbial eye of the storm with my community. I get to know my community members. I hang out with my community after my streams. Like, oh, aren't you tired? You just streamed for however long. I don't give a shit. I want to get to know you guys. I want to get to know the new people that just joined the Discords. I want to know everybody who just came in. I want to like, talk to like members who have been here for a while.
For sure.
Not every VTuber does that.
And since you've hit partner, has it felt harder to do that?
Has it felt harder for me to like hang out with people? No.
Well, not necessarily to hang out with people, but let's say you were doing a stream and you had people join the Discord and you said you wanted to go individually meet them or you wanted to spend time with your community. Does it feel sometimes more tiring because of that? Or do you still do it exactly the same regardless?
Oh, I do it the same way regardless. It like the things with me and like my community, I always have time for them.
Sure.
No matter what. I always have time for them and my friends. And that's just how I've always been. I love hanging out with people. My social battery might not be the biggest, but like I'll be there until I'm drained. You can guarantee that. I'll be there until I'm drained.
Oh no, I definitely do get that. I definitely do. I know there's a lot of VTubers out there that will try and run their social batteries dry, but then we'll have to recover for like multiple days at a time just to even get up and stream again.
Yeah, I just need, like, for me, like, it depends. Like, if I'm sad, then it'll be tough for me to get out of that rut. But if I'm like the way I am now, then I'm like, I just need a good night's sleep. I just need some sleep after I've run my battery dry, and then I wake up and I'm ready to go again. For sure.
I know it works different. I'm not talking directly to you, Striker. Listen, there are people in the VTubing community that's a very real thing for. I know how exhausting it can be to be social all the time. And I know Juzo can attest to this too. Once you hit a certain level of, I'm trying to think of the right phrase, I guess viewership or notoriety, and more people are trying to talk to you, or more people are trying to catch your attention, or more anything like that, it gets hard to juggle all of those things, and your social battery runs out faster. That's more so what I was saying, because like you mentioned before, that one of the biggest things that you want to do with 2023 was spend more time with people, or do more collabs, and reach out to more people.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you it's gonna be hard. I can tell.
It's one of the many things that like I know genuinely is gonna be hard. Yeah. But I also know it's one of the many things that I'm looking forward to.
For sure.
Because connections are hard, and a lot of people don't know about it with me. But like I know a lot of people. I don't have a lot of friends though. I don't got too many. Like I want to get to know like a lot of the people that I have connections with. I want to make relationships. I want to be doing this. I want to do that. I don't care how much it takes out of me. Like I know I know that might be like a weird mentality for some, but like genuinely, I love people. I love hanging out. If I'm able to and I have the time, you bet your ass I'm gonna be all over that shit like a fucking like flies on fucking sweet food. I guarantee that.
And this is why I always say that you and I have felt very much like rivals in a sense, because I feel like we have a very similar mentality. We've taken to it in very different directions, where I feel like you've been significantly more hands-on with your community, and not to say that I haven't been, but there's definitely a difference between us in where we're both incredibly welcoming. We both want our communities to be their best. And things like that, but it almost, again, it feels like it comes back to our rivalry of we took two different paths to get to the same place, but we did very similar things. We're still following very similar methods, and we're still running into very similar problems, which is the whole like, we know a lot of people, we don't have a lot of people we can call close friends.
Oh yeah, it's tough. It is a very, very tough time. But you get used to it after a while. You tend to realize, and you tend to understand, hey, I might not have a lot of friends now, but there's room for improvement. Absolutely. There's room to fix that.
Absolutely. But it's not difficult. It's not difficult, though, is thanking Woven Moon Shadow for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Good? My name's Roy. I'm a buddy Bruce, VTuber specializing in voice acting, and welcome to my cafe. Today I'm joined by this demon prince out of hell. It's Juzo.
Yo.
What's
up, Wolvie?
Yo.
Wolvie's a good friend of mine. I actually met Wolvie through Spite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Spite is a very, very sweet person, and I
Very
honestly
much so.
like. I don't talk to Spite too much because we're both very busy.
Yeah,
But
100%.
like I gotta thank Spite for a lot of the people that I've met as of recently.
Spite is
Like,
great
you
like
know.
that. I do agree though. Sometimes it's hard to catch up with people, and I know she's been doing her subathon that has been going on for like 70 something days.
Yeah, they are going crazy.
Yeah,
They are going ham with that shit. It's impressive.
hard. It is difficult, but it's not difficult to thank Ruby Dead Queen for the 100 bits, saying I can understand. I'm trying to figure out how to be social due to being an outcast my entire life. I think that's a thing about VTubing though, and about streaming and about communities. Like Juzo was saying, that you can find people that you can be yourself around, and finding that place where you fit in, super important, super important. You know, it's very nice and very calming and fulfilling to find that group of people that you can call your own, even if maybe you don't, even if you're not maybe friends with them entirely, or you're not super close to them, but if they make you feel safe and they make you feel heard and listened to, that support group, that's important. Find that.
Oh, for certain. Yeah. I resonate with that statement of being an outcast, because that was most of my life too. I was a social outcast, being like the quiet goth boy in high school. People were intimidated. People didn't know how to approach me, so I didn't really have any friends in high school. I really didn't have any. I don't really have like too many IRL friends either. So being a social outcast is pretty normal for me. But like I've been creating what I've been creating, so I don't have to be.
For sure.
And other people don't have to be, you know?
No, I think that's a very admirable goal. I think that's good. I think it's healthy to want to have people around you that feel the same and are looking maybe for the same love and appreciation and anything like that. I think it's great, and I'm happy that we both ended up in this same place together.
Oh yeah. I'm very happy with it as well. Because again, it's like life is too fucking short.
For sure.
It's too fucking short. You never know, and you know the best way to solidify and keep a status is to jump head first. Because if you don't, you're missing out on so many things.
Yeah, for sure. But speaking of missing things, Quiet Sage apparently wanted me to pick a number between 1 and 2,500. How about you pick the number for me?
1,500.
There you go, Quiet Sage, 1,500. Hit us with it.
1,500.
But hey, we've been talking about content for a little bit. How about we talk about fun stuff? So being a demon prince out of hell and all these other fun lore aspects of yourself, were there any other big inspirations for you to kind of go into the direction that you went to with Juzo? I know you mentioned Lena Lazar as a huge inspiration for where you are now, but even in just VTubing, were there people, were there ideas, movies, music, anything like that?
People, ideas, a lot of different things.
Sure.
Like I'm a huge like movie anime fan. One of my biggest inspirations, like character wise and like overall vibe, is the really old movie The Crow.
Oh with Bruce Lee's kid.
Yep, that movie. I love that movie so much. That is like my number one movie, and I will rewatch that shit until the day I die. Like it's just the dark, like the grisly aspect of that fucking story. It's just like, wow, the story of this is really fucked up. I like that. I want to do something similar. Like a lot of people don't know my character's backstory, and like that will be revealed in time, but like he has a very fucked up backstory.
Okay.
It is a very dark, and when I say dark, I mean it's darker than any other fucking story that I think any other VTuber has done.
Would you say that it's darker than black?
Darker than black. Damn right.
Chinese Electric
Damn
Batman.
fucking right.
My goodness, I need this.
No, it's fucking. It's a fucking tragic shit. Like dead family members, fucking like shit going on with the brain.
Oh, so you're going full anime protagonist.
Yeah, it's I've been planning on it, and it's like a project that I got in the works.
Sure.
But like little while after debut, I'm going to be starting up a webcomic for my board.
Hey, there you go. You heard it here first. Juzo webcomic.
We're gonna have a webcomic based around my boy, and it's gonna be an interesting read.
Nice.
I handwrite everything. So far, all we have is an epilogue episode, and that's it.
Wait, an epilogue or a prologue?
Prologue. Excuse
Okay.
me. Yeah.
I was like, damn, you have the ending,
episode.
but you don't have the beginning yet?
Yeah, we have a prologue. We have a prologue episode. And that's going to be the very first chapter.
Sure.
Well, that's going to be chapter 0.
Chapter 0. For sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
But it's in the works. It's going to be really cool.
Awesome.
It's going to be a really cool time.
No, that sounds great, and I'm glad that you have ideas and things that you're trying to work towards. Because I think, and I'm kind of a perfect example of this. When a lot of VTubers kind of like get into their models or get into their first type of content that they're creating, they kind of fall into, this is my one thing and I'm only doing it. So like the cafe, obviously it's my bread and butter, but trying to do other things sometimes doesn't always work out the way that I want it to. So planning ahead, I'm glad that you are in fact planning ahead and looking at a project that you want to work on in the future to kind of keep expanding on you as a character, to keep expanding on your creativeness with storytelling and things of that nature. So yeah. I think it's great.
Yeah, that's like one of the many things that I love doing. Like people don't really know me behind like the scenes, but like, I love writing. Like I am a huge writer. Like I love like writing stories. Because like when the brain starts going, it's very hard to stop.
When brain goes burr. Understood.
Yeah. Like that's literally what I do. If I start hyperfixating on something, I tend to put all my focus in like I'll get an idea and I'll just go.
I get that.
Like that might just be like the theater kid in me.
Hey,
like
very well could be.
Out, but
do you have any hyperfixations recently? Maybe because that have come about with, finally having your 2D model, or just, maybe an anime or cartoon or TV show or movie or anything. Do you have anything right now that is particularly stuck in your brain?
Stuck in my brain?
Sure.
Quite a few things.
Okay.
I'm always on the hunt for like finding new shit for content related stuff. But like outside of the content world, I am like heavily hyperfixating on Chainsaw Man. Like heavily. Like I've read the manga, I've been watching the anime, and I'm just like, they are doing such an amazing job. The animation style is beautiful. Like it's funny, it's comedic, it's action packed, it's gory. I'm just like, this is the perfect anime. Like this is amazing. This is like they took like, because a lot of people talk about it, but like Berserk, people are always saying that is the best manga to ever exist. And I'm like, that's true, but they can't make an anime adaptation for shit.
No, they really can't.
They cannot. Chainsaw Man was good, manga-wise, really good. And they made an amazing anime adaptation. So if I'm saying it now, Chainsaw Man's the perfect story. It is legitimately perfect.
Right now it is.
For now. Until they fuck it up.
Yeah, until they fuck it up.
Until they fuck it up like most anime studios.
It happens, Air Gear was going pretty well, and then it went really off the rails. Hitman Reborn was going really well, went way off the rails.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
No, it's insane.
It's a time, because like anime nowadays, it's very hard for me as a person who has grew up with anime to actually find stuff that genuinely intrigues me and genuinely scratches my brain enough to actually keep me coming back, because like not many anime can do that.
For sure.
I tend to watch a couple episodes of an anime, and if I get bored with it, I never watch it again. Yeah,
because there's so much out there, and it almost feels like it's like that for content as well. There's so many content creators and anime out there that when you watch an anime or you watch a content creator that's just, they're okay, then you just don't go back, because it's like you didn't get anything special from that. But when you find that big thing, like you were talking about with Chainsaw Man, then you obviously you go back and you hyperfixate on it,
Yeah, definitely. It's, like a lot of people are like very iffy when it comes to hyperfixation.
Sure.
But I kind of like hyperfixating to a degree
I do
because I'm
too.
like, if I hyperfixate, I get so much done.
Yep, I do
get
too.
so much done.
Yep. I
was
definitely
like,
feel
I
the same.
needed this.
I'm like that with games sometimes though, and I definitely have like a lot of games that are just completely unfinished. Like I still haven't finished Sonic Frontiers. I still haven't finished Pokemon. I started The Last of Us 2 like 2 weeks ago for the first time. Still haven't finished that. I don't
want to talk about how many games that are unfinished with me.
Oh god, it's just been in the past month. I think I've started like 4 or 5 games, and I don't think I've finished any of them.
So far, I will say this now. So far, the one game this year that I started and finished
Elden Ring
completely on stream was the Callisto Protocol.
Oh!
So far, that is the only game this year that I started and finished on stream.
Thank God I can come back. I don't have to worry about spoilers anymore.
I
feel like every time I've chimed in, you've been playing it. And I know you haven't been playing it like every day straight. It's just any time I've checked in, it's Callisto Protocol. I'm like, God damn it.
It is so good. I'm going to say this as a fan of Dead Space, because I've been playing Dead Space since the first one.
Sure, me too.
Callisto Protocol genuinely scratches the brain so well with a Dead Space fixation.
Okay.
Like it's very, very story rich. It's very violent. It's very creepy, scary. There's a lot of jump scares that you don't expect. And it's kind of just, you sit there and you're kind of wondering, what the fuck is going to happen if I turn this corner?
I like that. That was always a feeling I got from Resident Evil.
Or am I going to be fine?
Yep.
You never know.
Well, I think you're the first person I've talked to that talked like positively like this about it. Because most of the time I was talking to people, they were like, the combat kind of sucks. The story falls apart in the last chapter. And the frame rate was atrocious and unacceptable.
Okay, so for that, I will gladly say yes. The frame rate when it first released was not great. It was a stuttering mess in like the first couple cutscenes.
Sure,
but like they did hot fixes for it,
Good.
and it's perfectly fine now. But like it falling apart in the story, like in the later chapters, I wouldn't say so. It's because like people don't understand it. People don't understand those types of games.
Sure.
And like, I'm gladly going to say this because like a lot of people who are playing Callisto Protocol have never played Dead Space.
For
ever.
sure.
And I'm like, you don't really understand how Dead Space works and how this, game studio works. They make games to set up for other games.
Yeah. This definitely seemed like it was a setup game.
Yeah, and like me completing it, and like my chat knows, like it is a game that is going to get a sequel, and I'm like, I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I'm very hyped for the second Callisto Protocol. I don't know when the hell it's going to come out because they were teasing the Callisto Protocol back in like what 2017, 2018.
No, I don't think it was actually that long ago. I think it was like
Really?
2020.
Yeah, 2020.
It's like when they first showed it off, because like I think they waited until they had like a legitimate trailer for it.
Yeah, and they showed it off at like E3, and I was like,
yeah,
good Lord.
Or something like that.
Like, yeah, when I saw that trailer, like I was watching E3, like live. I was sitting there just enjoying it, and when that trailer came on, my heart dropped. Like I had never gotten chills that bad from a trailer, and I was like, this game is it. This game is going to be amazing. And don't get me wrong, there were some kinks.
Sure.
When it first released.
For sure.
Because it's a new game. No, anybody who is in game development, anybody that's in chat that might know anything about game development knows that every game that is released is never completely finished. It is never completely finished.
It's true.
There's always
going
to
be
be
bugs.
something.
Yeah.
There's always going to be something.
I will say,
you can't,
I am tired of the habit of games being released like just unfinished. Like I'm okay with some glitches or some bugs.
Fucking Pokemon. Look at the new Pokemon. That shit is not finished. I am upset about that. I didn't play it, but I saw people playing it. I
keep wanting to go back to it, but at the same time, sometimes it takes away from my fun factor. I think I'm also to this point now where like the Pokemon formula is starting to get stale for me. I heard the story for Scarlet and Violet's great, but I'm also like, it's 2022. Pokemon especially, like if you're having fun with it, great, good for you. I also just want Pokemon to evolve. Like pun partially intended, but like
pun intended.
There's still no voice acting.
No.
Why?
Like that's the thing.
Why?
And that's what I've understood with Pokemon, and especially like the recent Pokemon games. There is no voice acting, and I'm like, you can hire so many talented people to voice these characters.
Yeah.
Like it's not hard. Like shit, fucking like we have so many voice actor VTubers. We have fucking Sayu. We have fucking Alpha Aniki. We have fucking like you're an amateur voice actor, but you're still a voice actor.
Demo reel is being worked on.
There's so many people that can like voice act in these things, and I'm like, the fact is that they skipped out and they chose the lazy route to release an unfinished game that is not completely entwined with what the community wants is upsetting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, literally, the last Pokemon game that I played that I genuinely enjoyed was Pokemon Ruby.
Damn, that was a while back.
That was last game that I actually enjoyed. I had played games after Pokemon Ruby, but they were just not as fun. I was like, something is not right here. I don't know what it is, but it's just not right.
I feel you. Tyga's saying Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's good though. I haven't finished it. I was just complaining that I wish Pokemon would get a little bit more modern with some of its practices, like voice acting. I wish they would finally like go into it, because like even Zelda did. Like we see Zelda doing it, you know. I don't know.
As long as they're not getting fucking Chris Pratt to voice anybody.
Oh my god.
I don't even want to get into that dumpster fire. Hell no.
Yeah, it's rough. It's just frustrating because like I really do enjoy Pokemon as a franchise, and I just want it to be better. So that's the only thing. Now that being said, we talked about games a bit. We talked about content a bit. How about for reasons getting into VTubing? Because we talked about kind of like your design, we talked about your inspirations. Was there a specific reason though that you decided to pick VTubing, and why did you decide that you wanted to be mentally damaged by VTubing?
Well, okay. Personally, when I first started streaming, I was a face cam streamer.
Okay.
I did it for a good six months. And then I went to being faceless for a while. And the reason the first initial reason I wanted to become a VTuber was so I never had to show my face on stream again.
Sure.
Because I'm a very, like, a lot of people will, yell and scream like, oh, you're fucking cute, you're good looking, you're attractive. I'm a very self-conscious person.
Of course.
I'm a very low self-esteem individual. Like I have to gas myself up most of the time to even turn the stream on.
Sure.
And with VTubing, I was like, I don't have to turn on a camera. I can just be a character from like an anime.
For sure.
And just vibe and have fun.
Absolutely.
Create my own little backstory. The writer brain was the main thing that got me into VTubing.
Oh.
Because I was like, I can write a story.
Yeah.
And go from there. And that's what I've been doing. I've been writing stories about my character since I started. Like, I have so much shit on my back burner that people have never seen. I'm excited to see it now. Yeah.
Now's the time to start busting out the stuff that you've been working on, the stuff that you've been keeping under wraps and to go. Because I really do feel like this is going to be a big, huge opportunity for you. I mean, like, you've already been crushing it, but like, Bottle coming in, you guys can already see it. You guys in chat can already see how good the movement is on the model, the mouth shapes, everything like that, and how much Juzo is putting into it, and you can feel the passion. So,
it's great, yeah. But yeah, like VTubing, I don't know. It was like one of those things that like I saw, and there's like I said, there's a bunch of people who got me into VTubing initially. Like when I first started like finding VTubers, I first started out like watching like Hololive Japan. I didn't understand shit that they were saying because I don't speak Japanese.
Sure.
But like it was entertaining. I didn't know what the hell they were saying, but I was like, wow, these guys are having fun.
For sure.
And they're not even showing their faces. They're not, doing any of this crap.
Hololive Japan though. It's interesting hearing Hololive Japan as being the starting point, because like I feel like a lot of VTubers, at least nowadays, talk about seeing Nijisanji or Hololive English.
Oh, I didn't know a damn thing about Niji Sanji until like early this year.
Oh yeah.
I never heard of Niji Sanji until like Vox Akuma came out. I never heard of them.
Well, hey, that's a 1-year anniversary now.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I, for one, am thankful for that wave at least coming out, because I feel like a lot of people were starting to get kind of complacent with VTubing. Yeah. And I think we can look at corporate VTubing sometimes as standard raising. Yeah. And like, hey, we could do this. Raises the bar a lot, and then we get better content, and we all succeed. So it's always good to see.
Yeah, well, like with Hololive Japan, like the first few people that I remember watching was Korone, the dog.
Yeah,
VTuber.
absolutely.
And then I like eventually found like fucking like Kiryu Koko. I was like, they're like mixed. Like they do like the English streams, but they also do Japanese.
Yeah.
And I was like, huh, okay, this is interesting. I like the whole like virtual like avatar aspect.
Yeah.
And then I started diving into YouTube and all this other shit. And
there you go.
One of the many, don't tell him I said this, because shit, I don't need to give the man a bigger head than he already has. But Nux Taku, he's the reason I'm in this community.
Oh,
he is the reason.
Yeah, because of like YouTube.
Yeah, like I was seeing him like
clip it,
making video.
Clip it and ship it. Truck-chan was here earlier. She might still be here. Clip it and ship it.
Yeah, but yeah, he's the reason that I'm here.
Okay.
Because I was watching Nux on YouTube for so long, and like when I was seeing like this model he was using, I was like, it reminds me of Hololive a lot. I was like, I like that. That's really cool. And then I started, from then on, I like joined the VTuber community. Mm-hmm. I met so many people, and I was like, one of these days, I'm going to meet Nux. One of these days. And like the man follows me on Twitter. Like I'm friends with the man on Discord. And I'm like,
that's dope.
The fact is that I now have a connection to the guy who brought me here.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Is insane.
I'm super happy for you, and I'm super happy that you had that kind of connection and that opportunity. Have you had a chance to like speak with them, or is it just kind of like the mutual connection now?
I have talked to him a little bit, not too much though. The last time I talked to him was the day he followed me. I was like, "Are you lost?"
Oh
like,
no!
Do you know where you are?
No, you can't say that anymore.
Like it wasn't one of those like me actually saying that to him, but I was like taken aback, because I was like, I started talking to him in like Twitter DMs, and I was just like, how did you find me? Like it was just a genuine question, because I was like, how did you find me? Out of like the millions of VTubers that are on the Twitter platform, like, why me?
Yeah, for sure.
His words and what he told me, he was like, I don't know, you just seemed really cool.
Oh, well, there you go.
Like, huh. Okay, cool. And then, it just went on from there. Like I will like, knowing me, I'm probably gonna end up sending him a message after this stream, because he wanted me for some stuff a while back, and I sadly had to decline because I didn't have a model at the time.
Yeah. Well, now you have it. Message him. Get out there.
I wanted to be my full self.
For sure.
For him
to
like, have that entertainment.
Absolutely. Your full self.
My full self.
Oh, yes. I agree, Sierra. Yes, definitely yay for Juzo. I am very happy for you. That's amazing.
I'm a very happy guy right now. Like, I'm not going to lie. Since getting my model, I have been at my happiest.
Good.
For fucking like 2-3 weeks now.
Let's go.
I have been nothing but happy.
I would love to hear that.
No sad, no nothing. I'm just like, yes.
Yes.
Finally, I can just be myself. I don't have to be a sad son of a bitch anymore. I was like, I finally have something to look forward to. So,
well, good. I'm glad that it feels that way, and I'm glad that you are feeling happy and excited for all the stuff that you have going on, and just being you in general. And I'm definitely glad to see you being happy. I mean, like, I already talked about it because, we've talked, I've known you for over a year now, and we've been friends for a long time. I've not seen you this literally and figuratively animated in a while. I can feel the emphasis that you're putting in. I can feel the energy that you're putting in. I can tell you're excited.
Yeah. And like I was saying this to like my moderators, like it's gonna be a very hard time now for me to hide my excitement because the model tracks my mouth. So people are gonna see me smiling regularly. Because I'm a very smiley person.
Oh, you hear that, like, chat? Juzo's a very smiley demon prince. He's so happy to be here. He's still smiling, you can tell. His lips were parted. Oh, chat, he tried to hide it. He's so cute. Here, I'm gonna go give him a little smooch. I'm gonna get over there and give him a little smooch. Just mwah! A precious bean. He's a precious bean, chat. That's all I'm saying. It's true.
You know what? I'll accept that.
There we go.
I'll accept it this once.
Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
Goodness. But no, like this has genuinely been like some of the happiest times of my life. And
good.
There's way too many people that I have connections to now that, you know, way too many people to thank. Because like, yeah, getting into VTubing is a thing, but like, you know, it's also based around streaming.
For sure.
And what and who got me into streaming. Because like I grew up watching like YouTube, like YouTubers like fucking like PewDiePie and Markiplier and so many of the original content creators and like some of the big three like people on that YouTube platform. And I'm just like, I wanted to do this. I was like 16 years old whenever I like started like actually trying to crack down, and I was like, I want to do YouTube.
Okay.
I want to do this stuff. And you know, I started like recording like me playing shit on like my Xbox.
Hey, you just did it.
I just went for it.
Good.
Like, I would record myself playing shit on my Xbox.
Good.
And I would post them on YouTube. Like, it obviously is like fresh shit. There was no editing, and it was like scuffed as all hell. But I was genuinely happy doing it. And then I started expanding like my YouTube watch, and I found a group of people that I genuinely vibed with and I loved watching, and that was the Russian Badger group.
Heavenly.
Heavenly. Yeah. Heavenly was the main person that I vibed with on that in the entire group the most. I genuinely loved Heavenly's vibe. His humor was unmatched. This man was the funniest person in the room, and I loved that. I loved that about him. And like a year of watching them and just enjoying their content and enjoying like, you know, listening to Heavenly and like Badger and all those other people, I finally cracked down. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna start my streaming career, and I did.
Good.
And you know, never in my life did I expect that I was actually gonna befriend Heavenly either.
It's pretty crazy.
I can thank Marina for that one. Marina is the reason that I met Heavenly.
Was it at one of the parties?
No, they invited me to come play Halo Infinite with them. I didn't know Heavenly was there. I just joined, and come to find out, I just see the name Heavenly. I'm like, wait a minute. And I hear him talk. I'm like, oh, you're the same fucking Heavenly that I've been watching for a long fucking time. Holy shit. Like I tried to play it cool as best as I could, but I was fucking fangirling the entire time. I was like, I
feel it.
This is the guy that got me into streaming. Holy shit.
Oh, I get you. It's definitely it's a whoa moment when you get to either spend time with or work with the creators that inspired you to get into. It's definitely how I felt some of the first times I got to work with Taka. Because obviously Taka is still a huge inspiration for me with the creativity and the work ethic that he has. But
for sure.
With that being said, I am curious. We talked a little bit about inspirations, and we talked about gaming and things of that nature. Where do you want to take this? What especially do you want to do with 2023 now that you have a model? You already talked about TikTok. You already talked about doing shorts. What is your big goal, though, for content creation?
The big goal?
Yes.
Fuck. For now, like, I'm not trying to aim like ridiculously high because like you aim too high, you're gonna shoot like either too low or you're gonna shoot right past that goal.
So you aim
so
high,
for now,
because then if you fall, you still get to the stars.
Exactly.
Hey.
So for now, the thing that I want to do is like, I want to I want to raise my viewership for streams. I want to have a bigger outreach. I want to meet more like-minded people. Like my goals are very simple, but like, you know, it's also going to be like a lot of hard work for a lot of the other shit that I'm planning on doing. Because again, like YouTube is going to be a pain. Because again, YouTube and growing on YouTube is not the easiest thing.
No, it is not.
It's a lot harder to grow on YouTube than it is on Twitch, and I will say that now. Well, it depends, I guess. I guess it depends because like the Twitch algorithm is shit.
There isn't
it is
one.
Shit.
Yeah,
exactly. That's why I said it's shit, because there is none.
So the thing that's weird about YouTube, and I think it's what a lot of Twitch streamers struggle with.
Yeah.
Growth on YouTube, I think, is hard in the beginning. I will say getting Twitch affiliate is significantly easier than getting YouTube partner.
Oh yeah.
So getting monetization on either. And Blink is here taking notes. See, he knows.
Yeah.
Blink knows.
I got fucking Twitch affiliate my first week streaming.
Yeah. It's so much easier.
Yeah.
But I think once you figure stuff out with YouTube, there's things in place that are literally built into YouTube to help you grow. Like the algorithm now especially that like shorts are good, streaming actually works, and video posting actually works, and there's lots of different forms of monetization. We're getting short monetization in January. So
really?
January. Literally.
I like that.
So 2023, I think, is going to be especially huge for YouTube. And I think they were talking about starting an affiliates program for YouTube as well. That's like I think it was like just 1,000 subscribers, which is significantly easier to get to than you think it is.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
The harder thing for YouTube is watch time. Is getting people to consistently watch your videos. Yeah. Yeah. So
it's, you know, with like that's the thing about YouTube videos. You have to make them intriguing. You have to. Because if a YouTube video is not intriguing and it doesn't grab somebody like by the balls within the first 15 seconds of the video, you're gonna lose viewership. Yeah, that's just how it is. Like, you know, you have to grab their attention within 15 seconds of them clicking on that video.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if you can't do that, you're not going to succeed.
Yeah, this is actually something I've talked to Blink a little bit about, but Ludwig was actually a huge inspiration for me with getting into the type of content creation that I am now into, where I'm taking so much of my live streams and editing them, or having them edited down into, as we call it, transformative content. Let's say we have the stream that you and I are having right now. Hi, Dan, by the way, Dan Barks, who will be editing this into a video. So that way, the people that are even here tonight, if they go and watch that video, they're going to have a very different experience than they would if they just watched this. So we transform that stream into a completely different thing. So even if they saw the stream, they get something new.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's, you know, you got to have that flair. Yeah. You got to have that fire in your belly.
Of course.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Now, I'm going to open the table to you. Do you have anything that maybe you specifically want to share, talk about, excitements or struggles, or just anything at all with the new model, or just stuff?
Struggles. That's a good topic. I think. Because like I touched on it not long ago, but like PNG tubers don't get enough love. And like the thing is though, and like it's a very hard truth. It is a very, very hard truth for most people to understand this. But like, you know, if you have a PNG, if you have a model, it doesn't matter. You have to be entertaining.
Yep.
To some degree. You have to be somewhat entertaining, because if you aren't, it doesn't matter. You could have the most expensive fucking model on planet Earth.
Yep.
If you're boring, no one gives a shit.
Yep. 100%
Nobody
agree.
gives a shit.
Yep.
And like, that's the thing, like a lot of people don't really realize it, but like people will come into a PNG tuber stream and they won't stay for very long because they're like, oh, it's not a model, that's just how things are. Yeah. And I've noticed it over the course of me being a PNG tuber that people will click on the stream, be there for a little bit, and if they're not entertained, they leave. And you know, it's very hard because PNG tuber growth is one of the hardest things in the VTuber community.
For sure.
And you can at me on that on Twitter if you want. You can write a tweet longer. I don't give a shit.
Whoa.
If you're a PNG
you're saying
tuber,
PNG tubers are harder to grow than male VTubers? I don't know, man. Male VTubers clearly have it the hardest out here.
But seriously though, but you know, PNG tubers, it's not easy. Coming from me, someone who has a partnership on Twitch.
For sure.
And who is solely a PNG based streamer, it's not hard.
Yeah.
But it's not easy.
Not easy. There you go.
It's not easy. You're going to have to fight. You are going to have to claw. You're going to have to bite, you scratch, kick. It doesn't matter. You have to do something to stand out. Because if you don't, you're going to be left in the void. Somehow, I don't know what it is about me that stood out. My community will probably tell you more than I can as to what made me stand out. But like, personally, I'm not sure. Twitch is quote, like they like to mention they have an algorithm, but they really don't.
No, Twitch does not.
No, it's like one of those things. Like discoverability for PNG tubers is so much harder because people will click on your stream and are like, "Oh, you have a model," and then they click it and they're like, "Oh, you're a PNG."
So, I don't know if that's necessarily discoverability for PNG models, but I would also probably equate that to making content as a PNG is sometimes harder. Because if you're
that's
not
a better way of saying it.
Yeah, if you're not making like TikToks or shorts or YouTube content, you're not making content on other platforms, people aren't going to come find you. So discoverability is hard if you're just not making content, and then people just aren't as a PNG tuber.
Yeah, it's like, it's a struggle. It genuinely is. Like, there were times, and I'm gonna outright say it, there were times during the PNG days, and like for a long time, where I was considering like quitting.
Mm-hmm.
There were times where I was genuinely not happy with how my streams were doing, where I was genuinely not happy with where I was. And like, you know, after a while, I got out of that rut and I started like realizing that I'm not here to, you know, cater to myself. Yes, I want to grow, but I want to make people happy more than I want to make,
for sure,
you know, growth. And if I can make people happy, then that's all I care about. That's all I give a shit about. Is if I can make your day, if you come into my stream and you're having a bad day and you leave my stream with a smile on your face or even some kind of happiness, then I know that I'm doing something right.
I like that. That's good.
Genuinely.
That's good.
I know I'm doing something right because that's literally, it's the same thing with like some YouTubers. And I guarantee that any YouTube content creator will tell you the same shit. If their videos are making someone happy, they're happy. Quote me on that.
For sure. Definitely agree with that. And I can definitely tell you that your community is happy with you in their lives. However, I do want to bring up something, and I think this could be our last topic. You mentioned your community being able to tell us better as to what it is about you that is so special. But I'm curious if you could describe maybe yourself or the content that you make. What is it that you would say? How would you describe yourself to somebody?
Well, how would I describe myself to somebody? The demon VTuber with the nice voice who says dumb shit, will roleplay here and there, and you know, just tries to make the day better for people because everybody struggles a lot.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah,
definitely makes sense to me. I can definitely attest to that, and I can agree with Truckchan that Juzo's community is in fact lit AF.
Lit as fuck, yeah.
Well, Juzo, thank you so much for being here. It really does mean a lot to me that we finally got to spend some quality time together in the 2D flesh.
In the 2D flesh.
Oh man! Oh, it's been 84 years.
It's been 84 years.
Thank you so much for coming here. What do you have on the docket next? What's your next big plan? Next stream? Anything?
I mean, I stream tomorrow.
Cool.
Other than like Christmas related shit,
sure.
Not so much. Not like anything too planned out for like the next week, but definitely I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff in my Discord coming Friday.
Nice.
Because, you know, it's near the holiday season. Like, a lot of people don't always hang out with their family.
For sure.
So I'm going to try my best to be there for my community, for the people who aren't spending time. It's going to be a tough one because, like, around this time of year, it's a very emotional time for me because of, like, IRL related stuff. But it's still something that I am willing to try and push past to, you know, make sure everybody is happy and smiling at the end of this year.
Absolutely. I think that's a good one. That's I think that's a good note to leave on.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, Juzo, thank you so much for coming again. Guys, if you want to check out Juzo and any of their amazing content, !collab in chat as I am typing right now. You'll be able to check him out on both Twitter and Twitch. Like he said, he'll be streaming again tomorrow, so be sure to check him out. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of crazy goodness. Guys, why don't we go ahead and find someone to raid, shall we?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. This is the fun part of the stream. Finding someone to drop off the kids. Sorry, kids. Daycare's closed. You can't stay here, but you don't got to leave.
No, you can't. You have to leave, but you can't stay here. You don't have to go home.
You don't have to go home, but
you don't have to go home. Yes, you don't have to go home. Okay. Now, why don't we go ahead and raid? I know this is somebody that has helped me a lot with finding answers for content creation, and I know he's big in the community, and he actually just recently hit partner himself. We're gonna go ahead and raid Cultist Zolan.
Fuck yeah.
So
I fucking love Zolan.
I freaking love him. Tonight was apparently raid night. I don't think they're currently doing any raiding as it is.
Yeah.
But guys, if you want to participate in the raid, be sure to use the following raid command. If you are not a subscriber, but you still want to participate in the raid, be sure to use the secondary raid command. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Juzo, thank you again for joining me. I hope we get to do much more together in the near future.
I would love to, you know, show up again sometime.
Absolutely.
Just let me know.
Definitely. Oh, we're definitely going to make it happen. I'll tell you that much.
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
I will see you. What's today? Wednesday. I'll see you Saturday night. Maybe a gorilla stream on Friday. Who knows? But either way, guys, happy holidays, and we'll see you again real soon.
Bye-bye.